must be cursed.
Daft old man. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Mortimer Ramsay.
We've been en route
The
for 2
Duke
weeks.
couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch.
Wherever he is.
I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father, and said Theodanis was a good man.
Karnaca looks pretty from a distance, but it's a city on the
Delilah.
way down.
My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world. So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect. Sokolov seems so much older now.
If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're
It
working.
looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station. Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more.
Always tinkering, painting, or living life with gusto. That's Sokolov. I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
Must I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwald in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
jewel of the South. My father's birthplace. All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
This Dr. Hypatia, she seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
I'd take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks. You'll be okay on the docks, stranger. But watch out past the wall of light.
Think do I? Resign a job, which is more than he can say.
Ain't my job to check on the grinder.
What ship is that out there?
Sometimes I think she's
You know the skipper?
The dreadful whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe
That's
one of the
Adamire in the distance.
importers from War.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad on board and conduct a search. Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
Good thought. They give us a piece of the confiscation?
Yeah, we pass it along to another ship at a discount. Then we all split the take.
through and through. Just don't forget about me.
It wasn't always like this here, I can tell you that.
All right, then. Maybe a little more. Damn, the light is amazing, but I'm going sunblind. The way the ocean shimmers. Oh, beautiful. Let's hope the framing's good. I'm seeing black spots.
You still eat meat? Oh, blood flies and all. I'm not sure it's safe.
Of course I am.
I mean, I trust my butcher, but how can he be sure there aren't any
there's someone on the prowl.
in my steak?
Your face is covered.
I just
The
boil
Grand Guard won't like that.
Simple as that.
You look like you can take care of yourself.
Blood fly lava. All right? I only buy meat if I see the animal killed.
Your
Heard
face
they're
is
laying
covered.
workers off at the
The
fisheries.
Grand Guard won't like that.
Under she goes, look sharp, pull up alongside. Look sharp, we're in for a ride. If you go creeping around, watch out for the blood flies.
Not this time.
What
are you covering your face for?
He seems to be late.
Or maybe we're early.
He should be here, with the Red Shark. This is unacceptable. I have a very tight schedule.
Don't worry, you'll make it eventually. If not today, then tomorrow.
Is that a joke? Santiago Fisheries have a reputation to maintain. We have clients all over the Isles. Do I need to remind you that fish is a delicate cargo?
I tried living up in Driscoll for a while. Too damn cold. Shitty food.
You know that was supposed to go to watch. What are we supposed to do now?
Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures. They can be kind of pricey.
What was your
He's right up. That's my last coin. It's gonna be Brian's hagfish again.
What did you make on this, Rana?
Say one more word, Maya.
I'm finished with this guy. Let's rush it. Ramus, you worm.
Sack of shit. Turned on your own people.
That's it. You pushed me. This is your fault.
A body here?
Something wrong?
Huh? What?
Something at the pub. And feel a little self-again.
Don't pick any fights you can't finish. Spooky, someone grabbing people off the street. What do they want?
They never even made it into the mine.
Hopefully they just leave me alone.
Weren't made to carry so many people. You pack enough of them in, even kids, and it adds up. After that, the sickness spreads through the crew bunkhouses. That woman from Addermeyer, Alexandria Hypatia, she used to treat the workers, but she doesn't come around anymore. So what all this means is that we need more workers. There are always people coming to Serkonos looking for a better life. We'll get them into the mines, if I have to club them over the head myself.
Blood flies are disgusting this year. And what's next? It's about to make a man crazy.
Can you imagine I've heard the sailors say they actually sing. Can you imagine it? What nonsense.
We don't normally see many of these beasts this far south. They're like the cold waters to the north.
This job is my lifeblood. Don't try anything funny, whoever you are.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
Honorable intentions, well-made plans, and yes, love. All drowning in the blood you've spilled.
New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Atano. The Grand Serkonan Guard will be stopping and questioning
I told her if you want my advice, just pay the fine and be done with it. Note we're printing new posters soon. That usually brings in a few more workers each week.
Always conflict, power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead. And
Even the familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy. That's no way to live. I was born in Morley, but I've been here, I don't know, 10 years now?
Being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
Please, you gave me no choice. Please.
It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next?
This is how we get rid of snitches.
You get stung enough, that's it. They'll be laying eggs under your skin. You run, they start to swarm.
Let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Duke of Serkonos, now royal consort.
You starting your shit around here? We're jumping in.
For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnataka, all official government activity will be put on hold as the Duke...
Don't be greedy, friend.
Foot traffic near the Grand Palace.
Oh, you're kind, thank you. If you want to get past that wall of light, I've heard people sneaking through this blood-fly-infested apartment. Going through there will get you to the other side of that Grand Guard checkpoint. There's garbage in the streets, and blood flies in half the abandoned buildings. This city has consumption, and no one with half a wit wants to be buried with it.
He's rotting away from the inside out, spreading the disease to those who share his campsites.
And if the Howlers come from you, see you sometime.
Hey, come here. I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Come in. If you've found this place, I'll trade with you. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry. Glad we could do business.
I'll take that deal. I shouldn't deal with strangers.
It's infested. All right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
kill without thought or reason. Slaughter without remorse. This path of yours leads you astray.